What's going on, guys? In this video, I'm going to be talking about Palantir and selling options for consistent income. I'm going to give you some alerts, and I'm also going to give you a strategy. I'm actually going to cover different trades that you should be making if you like Palantir, if you're neutral on Palantir, and I don't think we have any Palantir bears, but so we'll focus on neutral and bullish strategies on Palantir with options right now. Let's jump into my portfolio right here. You will see that Palantir is going towards $30 per share, guys. Been right on this stock for a very long time. I've made a boatload of money. I don't have many picks, but when I do have a pick, it hits. All right, so it's all about hitting and hitting hard. I currently have 5,000 shares of Palantir, as you can see on my screen, and I have a $34,000 gain on Palantir, and it makes up about 5% of my portfolio with an average cost of $21.67. By the way, if you're wondering why do I keep filming videos in hotels, it's because the wheel strategy and selling options on Palantir and other stocks in my portfolio gives me enough income to travel. So I want to let you know that you can do it regardless of where you are in your journey right now. Selling options works, it creates income, and with that income, you have more freedom, and life is about freedom. That's why you keep seeing me film in different places, because I'm traveling. I've been to every country in Europe as well as many other countries. So look, take advantage of selling options and make money on Palantir. It doesn't matter how small you start somewhere and start running the wheel strategy, selling puts and covered calls. Let me show you how I would do it step by step right now, all right? So here's the first thing. Palantir is up like 29% in the past 3 months. That is 29%. Let me just tell you, I'm an option trader. This channel is about options. I'm the #1 option channel to watch, but to be honest, you don't always need options. You can just buy the stock and hold it. But, that's a little bit boring. What you can also do on a bullish stock like Palantir, you can also run bull call spreads, all right? So that's the only buying strategy that I'm going to cover, because the title of this video is selling options, etc., right? Selling options creates income. However, you still want to have a little bit of buying options at your disposal. Basically, for me, I think I would go like 90% selling, 10% buying. When I say buying, I mean poor man's covered call, which I covered on this channel, bull call spreads, and then, maybe just holding long stocks, something like that, okay? So here's what you can do. I'm gonna cover bull call spread, sell put, covered call, the wheel, and how to just generate income. Listen, if you have any fear around this stuff, I'm going to calm you down and get your fear out of the way, because being fearful, procrastinating, that's not gonna help you make money, okay? I get it. This stuff could be a little bit scary or whatever. I'm gonna show you why this is actually way safer than literally anything else out there with my 90-10 split, okay? Let's just call it my 90-10 split. I don't have any preparation. I don't use any teleprompters like all the other YouTubers. I literally just have a couple of notes on my little notepad here, and just telling you all this on top of my head because I've been in your shoes. I've been in the situation where I needed to make money. I didn't want to live at home. I was tired of living with my family from the Soviet Union. I wanted to get out, all right? I wanted to get out. I wanted to have freedom. Luckily, option trading has contributed a big part, as well as being a coach. Not gonna lie. I think Palantir will reach $30 per share in the near future. I'm saying this, I'm not gonna waste your time, but you've seen my videos. I think the management's good. I think their financials are good. I think the trend is good. I think that they're working very well with AI. I think the government contracts are fantastic. There's just a lot to like about Palantir, not to mention the CEO, Alex Karp, went to my high school. I went to a good high school, have a good education, finished college, all that stuff, even though I don't know if I really use my degree. I think Palantir is going to reach about $30 in the next 30 to 60 days, all right? I really don't know because, well, I can't predict the future. All I can do is put myself in a good position to make money. I make money by selling options. Selling options works because options are overpriced. I've said that many times on this channel. When I worked at Goldman Sachs, research studies have proved that selling options works because options are overpriced because more people are buying options than selling them. Whew. That was the truth. That was the truth. I had to get it off my chest. More people are buying options than selling them. Why? Because most people want to get rich fast. Here on this channel, I don't really want to get rich fast. First of all, I'm already rich, and second of all, you should be getting rich slow. It didn't take me one night. It didn't take me 1 year. It took me like 8 years, all right? Net worth rose over time. Past 10 years, I've gone past 5 mil. It took 10 years, all right? Don't worry, it takes time. Stop rushing the process. If you rush the process, you will never get to your final destination. You literally won't. When you're rushing, you make mistakes, all right? Don't make mistakes, just stay consistent. Pick a 30-day option, very simple. Don't overthink expiration dates. I saw this crazy strategy out there. A student of mine asked me in my Discord community. Long story short, I have a Discord community. I have a boot camp. The boot camp teaches you how to trade yourself, and I teach you everything hands-on, coaching, etc. One of my students asked me, I saw this strategy out there where you sell an option that's like 21 days out, or no, it was 45 days out, and then at the 21 day mark, you close it. And I was like, okay, 45 days and 21 days, he says that works because one of the YouTube channels talked about that. Listen, if that works, then why not just do 46 days and 22 days? Because now everyone knows it's 45 and 21. Why not go 46 and 22, right? Why not go a little bit a day before everyone else is gonna be, for example, everyone's selling that options, you can sell it a day before, right? Before the price goes up. The truth is, don't overthink it. That strategy may work, the 45 and the 21, but so can 46 and 22. And so can 50 and 25. Nobody really knows. And if you backtest strategies, backtesting, by the way, is when investors will look at data from the past and they'll say, had you done this and this and this would have been the return. Okay, well, that's the past, right? I get it, it can be a little bit useful, but basically, even if you look at any of the disclosures on financial websites, they say past results don't predict future results, basically, right? Most people who sell programs say that because their program doesn't work, but in general, websites say this on financial websites like banks and hedge funds say this because it's literally the truth. The best investors will have sorry, I'm going off topic here. I hope that you guys enjoy this video. I'm just very passionate about teaching today. Just some energy here. And I want to share my passion and my love for this option trading stuff that changed my life to you. All right. So basically, these hedge funds, they have crazy results, right? They'll have like 50% result one year. They're down the next. These guys are, dude, they don't have any consistency, guys. That's why I don't recommend wasting your time on watching other people. I recommend that you keep it simple. Keep it so simple. And this is, sorry, we're 7 minutes in and I want to paint you the picture that you don't need 1,000 videos. If you watch this right now, you literally have the whole full blueprint. All right. So look, 30 days out, don't overthink it. All right, we're gonna cover, let's do the wheel strategy first, it's a little bit easier, all right? So we're gonna sell a put option. I don't think Palantir is going to go down. I am going to sell a put option at 26. Why 26? Why not 27? Why not 25? Because 26 feels right. Yes, I said feels right. Why? I'm gonna look at the delta, it's 0.25. That's perfectly a good delta. All right, anything below 50 is already profitable. Why? Any out of the money option has lower than 50% chance of expiring in the money. AKA, anything under 50 delta will be more than a 50% chance of winning. And if you're more than 50% chance of winning, that's a good thing. What's the worst that can happen? When you sell a put option, then you are saying, I'm ready to buy Palantir. I'm ready to purchase Palantir. That's what selling a put option means, okay? People get confused and they think that a put option means the stock will go down. Yes, buying a put option is betting a stock will go down. Selling a put option means that someone else is betting that the stock will go down and you are betting that the stock won't go down. If it does, you will buy 100 shares. Now, there is nothing wrong with buying 100 shares if Palantir is at $28.50 and you have to buy 100 shares at $26. Can you tell me what's bad about that? You have a house, you have a neighborhood of houses which are all 100 grand, okay? They're all 100 grand. And now I'm telling you, I want you to buy that house, which is identical to all the other houses in the neighborhood, for 90 grand. Dude, it's 10 grand off. It's 10% off. Same thing with Palantir. This sell put option, okay, is 10% out of the money. AKA you have a 10% discount. 30 days, 10% off. But wait, let me sound like an infomercial, okay? But wait, it gets better. Here's more, buy this. But wait, you get paid $88. You get paid $88. All right, guys, I'm not even joking with you. This is the only strategy that you need. You don't need to watch any more videos on any other topic when it comes to investing. You simply sell puts, and I'll talk about selling covered calls, I'll talk about the wheel, and then I'll talk about bull call spread. Promise. This video will be all you need, all right? So although I'm giving you a longer explanation, and you might be like, Henry is rambling on for a long time, I'm just trying to paint you the full picture so you understand the psychology and the thought process. Because, by the way, in my coaching, what I typically do is I explain things in a very weird way. Why? When I'm being weird, and when I say something in a very weird way, it's more memorable. People don't forget. And when you don't forget, it's better if you get more results. So look, you sell a put option, 26, you get paid $88. Don't worry about the max loss. This max loss says, if the stock goes down to zero, I may lose $2,500. Is it going down to zero? Probably not. Is Starbucks going down to zero? Probably not. Is McDonald's? Probably not. Is Palantir? Probably not. And when I say probably not, I mean 99.99999% definitely not. So long story short, you don't have to worry about the maximum loss. All you have to think about is I'm getting paid $88 to potentially purchase Palantir at $26 per share. And in your mind, you should think, wow, this is a good price, all right? If you don't like Palantir, or if you don't like the price, go lower. That's the whole point of what I tell students in my bootcamp. We focus on risk management, we focus on asset allocation, we focus on margin, we focus on option basics, we focus on everything from the very, very fundamentals of someone who's like, I don't know what the heck I'm doing. That's who I focus on, by the way. If you guys think that I focus on only millionaires, that is not true, because there's very few millionaires by definition in the world, and the millionaires out there that already have lots of money, they don't need me. They're already millionaires. So I'm trying to help the average person. Basically, this channel is made for myself when I was 10 years ago, when I first started trading, when I didn't know what I was doing. I had no idea. I had this Indian guy friend who I was studying with. He pulled up his account. He had $500,000. Won't mention his name for security purposes, right? He had $500,000. And I was like, long story short, this is what happened. I myself, okay? I was like, damn, that's a lot of money. I'm like, that is a lot of money. I'm like, this guy's rich, right? I want to be like that guy. I want money. Why? Because I grew up poor and it sucks, and not having things that you want sucks. But money does not equate to happiness. I have tons of money and it doesn't really matter. Okay, you just need enough money. I didn't know that at the time, but I was like, my number one goal in life from 19 to 25 was to become a millionaire. And then I think it happened at around 25, 26-ish. That was my only goal. I sacrificed happiness, I sacrificed friends, I sacrificed relationships, I sacrificed fun. Guys, I don't drink, I don't smoke. Someone on my video was like, Henry looks tired. Well, sometimes I'm tired, but I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't do drugs. My whole goal in life from 18 to 25 was to get rich, right? Got rich. Now my whole goal in life is to have fun, be healthy, teach others. That's literally all I do. Those three things. I try to hit the gym, try to have a good time in life, and then try to teach you guys, because I have a lot of free time and I want to help others. That is my purpose. That's my mission. All right. Keep it simple. $26 puts to get rich. Not $26 puts, but you get what I'm saying. Go out of the money, 20 to 30 delta, pick a high quality company, Palantir, and then the market opens up in an hour. It's like 8:22 a.m. So I can't execute this. Otherwise I would. Now, when you get put the stock, okay, you got put, what do you do next? Next, this is the simple strategy. You sell puts to get in, all right? You know, there's this video that went very viral. It's like the woman, she says, looking for a man in finance, trust fund, hedge fund, blue eyes, 6'5", right? I messed that up a little bit, but this is my version of that song, okay? She said, I'm looking for a man in finance, trust fund, 6'5", blue eyes, all right? This is my plan. Sell puts to get in, sell covered calls to get out. Sell puts to get in, run the wheel strategy, sell covered calls to get out. That's it. You don't need anything else. Almost nothing else, all right? I'm trying to simplify this as much as possible because I just want you to, I hope you're enjoying this video, and I also hope that you just remember this in a funny way, because this is literally like 90% of the equation. By the way, when I was working at a hedge fund, we had a multi-factor model that was looking at different factors on how to invest and how to buy a stock, how to properly get in, how to get out, how to make money, right? It had 48 factors. One of the factors, and I can talk about this in another video, comment if you want to know the factor, I can go over that factor. But there was one factor that explained it was like 91% of the returns of the hedge fund. 48 factors, but one was 91% worth of the return. So the 47 didn't even practically matter. Just one mattered the most, all right? What matters here? You pick a low delta, 20 to 30 when you're selling puts. Pick a high quality company. The expiration date is 30 days out. Once you get assigned, you switch over to covered calls. So you go to sell call, and now you switch over to selling covered call options. So you would sell, for example, let's say the Palantir went down, you had shares, you could sell a 30 covered call. So look, you got paid $88 to get in, you bought it for 26, and then you sell above your average cost to get out, and you get paid. So it's $172 right here. You get paid, which is a little bit higher on the call side, and that's, I guess, is because the market's a little bit bullish on Palantir, but it's also because 30 is a little bit closer to the current price versus 26. So not that important. Again, 25 delta, perfectly fine to sell puts. 25 delta, perfectly fine to sell covered calls. Let's talk about bull call spreads, okay? And by the way, the process of selling a put, getting assigned, you want to get assigned. You're not upset to get assigned, guys. You're not upset. I have videos on rolling. So if you're getting assigned, you're like, I don't know if I want this stock, you change your mind. I have a video on rolling, invest with Henry, rolling, okay? If you have any questions, comment down below. I am reading all your questions. Would love to see your questions, okay? Rolling is fine, but beyond the scope of this video, I'm trying to keep it super simple, all right? You do not need to roll. You're happy getting assigned. That's the wheel. You're happy to get assigned on the put. You're happy to get assigned on the covered call. There's a little bit of issues on the covered call stuff because I personally like to roll up more because I don't want to pay taxes, but I'm in a high tax bracket. Again, there's other topics I talk about. I don't mean to sound like a broken record, but I have a community for a reason because there's topics I don't cover on this YouTube channel. On the bootcamp, there's topics that I don't cover because it's very personalized. It's like coaching one-on-one, 6 weeks. I go over every single trade. I go over strategies, go over everything. If you want to learn more, first link in the description. I teach you how to do it yourself, okay? I also show you through my trades and signals. Typical stuff, nothing crazy, all right? Sell, covered call, 25, 30 delta. Cool, you got that, all right? Cool. Now, what can you do with 10% of your money to grow it fast, to grow it faster, to get bigger results? This is what I did on Tesla. This is how I went from 100K to 700K in 1 year on Tesla. All right, so here we go. I'm gonna show you a bull call spread on Tesla because I think this strategy specifically is very interesting. I have a 230 puts. Looks like I'm gonna get assigned for this week. Looks like Tesla's down a whole bunch. Not surprised, and luckily I don't have a huge position in Tesla. I have a few shares and then this. So anyways, looks like it's down a whole lot, but look, I don't really care. Why? I'm running the wheel strategy. Before I show you the bull call spread, do I look stressed to you? Well, I don't know. 230 put, I'm gonna get assigned. Do I look upset? No, I'm not upset. It's fine. I'm gonna be buying Tesla for 230 per share. By the way, I did get paid for that. I got paid $1,975. I got paid $395 per share. So technically I'm down very little. Long story short, once I get assigned, I'm gonna sell covered calls. Exactly what I've been talking about for the past 19 minutes or so. Now. Let's go over bull call spread. Tesla's down at 225. Let's say hypothetically, we think that it's gonna be down in the next 30 days. It'll be at 230, okay? Not even that much higher, right? That's like 2% higher. Here's what you do. You pick a 30-day option. Why 30 days? Because 30 days is really simple. Simple, I love simple. And it's because just simple is better. It's all about scale. You know, I took some notes here. What I wanted to tell you guys was start small, scale up. If you have a medium portfolio, scale up. If you have a large portfolio, scale up. It's all about scaling up in finances. There's no rocket science here. Take the emotions out of the game, guys. Take the emotions out of the game. We're not in traffic. We're not in a fight. We're not arguing with our spouses. We're not in a honeymoon in whatever in Monaco, or I don't freaking know. I'm stuttering like Biden stutters. But you see what I'm saying? Keep it simple and scale up. Use pain as a motivator, guys. Use pain. If you're not where you want to be, get to where you want to be. Don't be mad at me. Don't be mad at CNBC. Don't be mad at the who's in the office right now, the president who can't freaking speak. Don't be mad at politics. Don't look at yourself in the mirror and take action. Take the pain that you feel. Can you not afford your kids a college? Good. Make some more money. Can you not go to a fancy restaurant every day? Good. Go make some more money. Invest wisely. Use the strategies I'm teaching you. And invest wisely to grow your account where going out to dinner doesn't matter. Are you living in the United States? Which is a majority of you guys. I do not live in the United States. Why? Because there are better countries out there in many different aspects. There's no one perfect country, but you should be traveling. You should have the freedom to do what you want. If you don't, you are not rich enough or you are not free enough, okay? So use the pain. I only have a few notes here. Use pain, use fear, keep it simple, and scale your portfolio using the wheel strategy. And last but not least, let me wrap up the video, bull call spreads. All right, you buy a 225 call and then you sell a 230 call. Why? Because I said we think it's gonna go to 230. All right, do what you think. For example, if Tesla's going to 235, sell a 235 call. You are selling the option that you think is the peak of the stock. All right, you don't think the stock's gonna go higher. How do you determine that, by the way? You use Bollinger Band. So let me show you the Bollinger Band real fast. All the stuff that I do in my live coaching Monday and Wednesday, I do the Bollinger Band analysis. I'm gonna keep it very simple. I'm not gonna go into too much detail. Tesla right now is not a good Bollinger Band analysis because the Bollinger Band has expanded, because volatility has expanded. So this is not gonna be the best stock right now to do this type of analysis. This would need more fundamental analysis. again, that would be too long for this video. All right, let's just say 230. You would buy 225, you would sell at 230, and here the total cost is actually pretty high. It's not that good. Figure out why it's so high. Okay, the bid-ask spread here is very bad. So Tesla, so this is what I did, by the way, in 2021 to go from 100K to 700K. However, Tesla right now does not have good options, unfortunately. What I'm looking at right here is very bad because the bid is 29 and the ask is 31.50. Granted, the market's not open yet, so it could tighten up a lot, but this is actually not a good option because 14 volume is very low. So this tells me this would actually not be a good option to pick. I'm gonna go for September 20. The third Friday of every month is actually the traditional expiration. So let me see if the 225 here is better. It's a little bit tighter right now. You can see the volume is higher at the volume is 64, which is not that high. Open interest is a little bit higher though, at 36.85. Bid ask here is better, so let me just exit out of this bull call spread. That won't be a good bull call spread. Let me buy the 225 now and then sell the 230. This is better. So the total cost is now going to be 340, which is decent. Again, you can't even see here Robinhood saying the max loss is 285 because the bid ask spread is kind of uncertain at this moment, especially because the market hasn't opened up. If I click continue, you can see that the bid is 230, the ask is 340. So it actually looks like the midpoint is 285. So if I were to buy this, it would be about 285. And if Tesla ends at 230, then my 285 would turn into 500. So I would basically double my money in 58 days. AKA bull call spreads are very bit higher on the risk for sure and very high in the return. You can double up your money every 30 to 60 days if you're right on the stock, okay? You can go even more, by the way. I can buy the 225 and I just like gaps of $5. They're easy. But I can go from 225 to 235, and now you can see that it's 570. So I won't quite double my money here, but I can go from 225 to, let's go to 250. All right, so now I can invest, again, I'm gonna get roughly a double on my money here at most. So now I can invest 1,300 to make 2,500. So, but the higher up you go, the lower premium you collect because this option you're selling, but you get more upside. So here, like you can clearly see I'm getting a lot more upside. I can go from the 225 to 275, so I can make like, you know, quite a lot more. You can see the max gain here is gonna be 2,800. I'm only investing 2,100. So you can more than double your money, But I would pick a balance point. I usually use technical analysis for that. So without making this video too long, use 10% of your money on bull call spreads / poor man's covered calls. So just type invest with Henry, poor man's covered call. I would have 10% of my money in buying strategies, 90% of my money in selling options, all right? So 90% selling options, 10% buying strategies, high quality companies, have 10 to 15 stocks. Don't just use Palantir, don't just use Tesla, have high quality companies, mix it up, use the different strategies, and grow and scale your portfolio so you have freedom to do as you wish. Thank you so much for watching. Hope that you guys enjoyed this style, felt compelled to kind of give you guys more stories. If you like this video, comment down below. I do read all the questions. So thank you so much, and I will see you guys in the next video.